For more than 100 years, a verdant area of northeast Washington, D.C. has been producing fruits and vegetables. For many of those years, these gardens have provided sustenance to friars at the Franciscan Monastery of the Holy Land. Today, these gardens and greenhouse provide food for the hungry and homeless in the nation's capital. The Franciscan Monastery Garden Guild has responsibility for the planning, planting, harvesting, and sharing of the bounty of these gardens. Under the leadership of Garden Guild President Lou Maroulis, the gardens are expanding and its venerable greenhouse is getting a makeover so that it can provide food year-round.
The goal for this glasshouse is to be renovated. When it is fully renovated, it will then be used year-round for growing. Instead of 2 seasons, we could have 4 seasons. And that is extremely important because there is such a need in the greater Washington, D.C. area for fresh produce.
The greenhouse makeover will replace an aging facility and create an indoor ecosystem capable of growing organic produce 52 weeks a year.
Within the next few months, all of the glass that you see here is going to be replaced. The metal work is going to be buffed down, all the rust and paint removed, and new paint will be put on it. All the glass will be taken out. New glass will be put in, tempered glass, and it will be reglazed.
With 365 ideal growing days a year, continuous planting and harvesting may produce more than 225,000 pounds of healthy food for local convents, food banks, and people in need over the next 30 years. That's more than 187,500 healthy meals for children and adults. How does this miracle garden grow? The Garden Guild is made up of volunteers. Garden Guild members and other volunteers personally harvest, sort, weigh, and distribute the food directly to food banks, convents, and people in need.
Garden Guild is really very fortunate to have a strong set of volunteers who come here on a regular basis. There are around 50 members of the Guild, both members and volunteers. And the amount of time spent by all the members collected would be around 3,000 to 4,000 hours.
Several of Garden Guild members are master gardeners who share their expertise and teach others about urban farming. Upgraded facilities will provide effective and efficient training space to accommodate 1,320 people attending 24 educational urban gardening workshops each year, reaching an estimated 39,600 people and families over the next 30 years.
Over time, as people get to know how this urban farm actually works, there are certain activities that they like doing. For example, we have over 5 hours of lawn mowing that must be done every single week. All of the equipment that we have, some are self-propelled, like lawn mowers and the tillers, and then for the weeding in particular, we will use implements, either hand implements where people are using hose or rakes to be able to get the weeds out of the garden.
With help of donors and foundations, funding for the improved greenhouse and gardens are making a difference. Soon, the expanded facilities and educational opportunities will allow the program to provide food to even more of the hungry in our nation's capital. The Franciscan Monastery Garden Guild has created an awe-inspiring urban garden. They also serve the needy by providing both food for today and gardening skills for tomorrow. At the Franciscan Monastery of the Holy Land, the Garden Guild is truly growing hope.